Okay, this is Chuck again with CyberSmart Web Marketing Solutions, and this is part 2 of how to use YouTube for marketing your products and services. So in the first one I went over how to set up your profile and get that all set up just basically. And now what we're going to do is we're going to learn how to upload a video to YouTube. Now I use Camtasia to do screencasts to make my videos. You might use a camcorder or an iPhone or something different. But make sure that AVI files and MOV files seem to work the best. So that's what you're going to want to work with. Okay. So let's go to, because the first thing we want to do is we want to see what's already listing well on YouTube. So if you were selling handmade soap or candles or something like that, you would type in how to make soap. But I'm doing a one on YouTube, so I'm going to do how to use YouTube. Okay. All right. This is the first video that popped up, so I'm going to want to check that out and see what she has going on here.
Hey guys, I've had so many requests for an updated version on how to upload
Look at all the
video
views.
to YouTube. So here you go.
Over 2,000 likes.
You're going to sign into your YouTube account.
You got to sign in.
Click the yellow upload button and drag down to video file. Now you're here in your video file.
Okay, I'm paying attention to her title here.
On the upload button. Locate the file that you'd like to upload.
And this is old. This video is from 2009.
You'll see a spinning circle and you'll know
Let's
that
see what she says.
The process has begun. Keep in mind that your video file must be either a .mov, a .avi, a .mpeg,
I use
or
AVI mostly.
.wmv file extension. And your video must also be no longer than 10 minutes in length and no larger than 1 gigabyte in size. While your video is uploading, you can click on the title box and change the title to the title that you'd like for your video.
And that should we're gonna use
box and type
almost the same title she's
that
using.
explains your video well. You can type in a really long description because that will help people find your video. Now, click on your tag box. Type in as many keywords as you can think of that best suit and promote your video. Again, tags are the keywords that will help people find your video on YouTube. Now, under category, click on the drag down window.
I haven't watched this, so I want to check it out.
That best suits your video. Now, under privacy settings, select public if you'd like to share your video with the world, or select private if you'd like your video only viewable by your friends.
Okay, we get the basic idea. Now, we're going to want to copy some things here because this is the first video that came up for how to use YouTube. You would do the same thing if you were doing soaps or whatever it is you're doing. Okay, so let's look at a few things here. She has a lot of views. I like that. So if you click on see more, let's take a look and see what the tags she's using. See these tags? You're going to want to use similar tags. Okay? And we're going to do things a little bit different here. We're going to put our link up higher, and I'll show you why in a minute. But I have, let me pause this and get my video ready. I have my videos, just like you will, in a folder on my desktop. Now, if you notice right up here, since we're logged into our account, you just click Upload. Now, what you can do nowadays, let's open up my folder here with my YouTube video, and you can just drag and drop. You can upload it normally too, but I just drag and drop, okay? Now mine's a little different here. I can do Google ads on mine, so it's showing some different things here. I'm going to skip that for now. And I'm going to open up this right here. Now, the title is what you originally named your YouTube video on your desktop, but I'm not going to want to use that. I'm going to want to use my title I have right here. So I'm just going to copy that. Where are we at here? Got too many windows open. So I'm going to go ahead and paste my title in there. How to use YouTube Part 1. I'm going to put that in there as well in my description, and I'm going to go back. What I do is I get my post together. I use a lot of the same text. You should probably change it around a little bit so that it's not duplicate content. I get lazy. but you should do that. Now we're going to do a couple things here. Now, what you want to do is go to your website and copy the URL to your home page, or if this video is going to a sales page, I put it first. I put the link right there. That way it shows right at the top and they don't have to click see more. Okay? And it's given me some tag suggestions and I'm not going to use them. We'll do how to YouTube tutorial marketing, and let's see here. That's all I'm going to do. Now, I could have taken her tags off there. I might go back and do that, and you should do that as well. See what some of those. You don't have to use all of them, but use some of them and put them in there. Let's do overview. I want to do overview. Okay. Category. I can usually do education or how to and style is what I generally use. It seems like how to and style works better. Okay, now that you have all that set up, like she said in there, you can just click Save Changes, and it's going to save the changes to your video. Now, how do you get to it? Well, if you go back over here to your drop down, and it says My Videos, there it is. You can further edit it from there, but we'll go ahead right to the channel. Good morning. Okay. So now as you see, my link going back to my website is right there. Does it work? I always like to check to make sure that it works. And that's going to my free how-to WordPress video course that I'm trying to drive some traffic to. Now let's say that you want to put this video on your website. There's a couple of different ways to do that. If you watch the videos on the plugins that I did on the free how-to WordPress course, we uploaded Smart YouTube. And for that, you would just all the way up in the browsers copy the full URL and then HTTP, and you put a V in front of it. You can watch those videos. It'll show you how to do that. Let's go to share. Okay, you can use this link as well for Smart YouTube, and you would just put a V right after the P. Okay. But let's say we want to embed this into a post. There's a couple things. Normally it's going to be set on this iframe setting, okay? And you're going to copy this code and you put it into your website. But let me tell you something about using the iframe code. If you update your blog post or your page that you've put this on, a lot of times that disappears. People have been having problems with that. So if I'm just going to embed it straight onto my website, I use the old code version, which is straight HTTP code, and you can adjust it right down here. Say you want it 350. You just fill out the top and it's going to fill out the bottom for you. It's got some presets here that you can also use, and you would just copy this code and you can paste that into your website. I want to show one other thing that I should have done here. I forgot to tell you about this. Let's go back to my videos. Alright, and let's edit this. What I want to do is, let me go to my home page here because I want something. This is a cool little trick that Brian Johnson taught me. Okay, let's go back down to these tags. Right here, put your URL. Take out the http.com, put a comma, take out the dash behind it. If you got www in front of your URL, you want to include that too. But it's good to put your actual web address in there as well. And then you just click Save Changes, and that's how you can edit this information. Oh, it deleted all my tags. Let's do them again. How to YouTube how to YouTube Now what I did there, it looks like I did it twice, but I didn't. I got how to, and I have YouTube. You got to spell it correctly. And then I have how to YouTube. I used it both ways. Those are going to be different tags. So like I said, go ahead and do a Google search, find a video that's ranking well already on Google, and kind of copy their tags, kind of copy their title. You don't want it all exactly the same, but you want to be in the same ballpark, okay? And then make sure in your description you got some unique text that has your keywords in it, and put your wherever you want this to go to. Make sure you put that address in there. And you don't want to always, if you're doing a bunch of YouTube videos, make sure that you don't always link to the same page. Link to different pages. That way you get traffic going to different things. But we'll go ahead and we'll update this. We should be good to go. I'll go back to my videos and we'll take a listen to it, see how it turned out. Good morning. It's a great day here in Chicago. I had a viewer ask a very good question. They've just built a new web. All right, and that's pretty much it for the basics of YouTube. There's a lot more we can get into, but that's the basics to get you started. And then you can post this on Twitter, on your Facebook. You can put it on your website, and it's a great way to drive traffic and communicate with people. So I hope that helps. And if there's any questions, please come to the website and ask there, or my Facebook wall, and I'd be glad to answer any questions. Peace and have a great day.